Well, this is a new one. Recently, NBC, the parent company of Universal, put out this article of upcoming movies coming out in 2025 and 2026. One of them being the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, but instead of it being called the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, it is now called Mario World. Now, this is a little odd, to say the least, because how do we go from the Super Mario Bros. Movie to Super Mario World? But that question is beyond me. Now, obviously, due to Nintendo not wanting us to know about this, they removed it from the article. But, luckily for us, the internet caught on to it and the news has spread it like wildfire. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about 10 things I would want to see in Super Mario World. I forgot to mention this earlier, but this video is technically a sequel to my Mario Movie 2 video that I put out a while back. So there might be some things from that video that I will say in this video, but that's all good, right? Like I said in my Mario Movie 2 video, I'll pull up the clip if you forgot. For Bowser Jr. and maybe even the Koopalings. Bowser Jr. being in the next Mario movie makes the most logical sense because if you look at what happened in Mario Movie 1, Bowser was shrunken by a mini mushroom, so it would make sense for Bowser Jr. to free him and force Peach to marry him, even if it means killing Mario himself. Now, I want to dive deeper into how I think Bowser Jr. should be handled in a Mario Movie 2. Now, here's my pitch. The movie will open with Kamek rushing back to Bowser's Kingdom and showing Bowser Jr. someone's phone that recorded the entire Mario vs. Bowser fight of the first movie. Bowser Jr. will see this and enraged, he will rally up the remainder of Bowser's troops in order to free Bowser, and this will be with the Koopalings too, to free Bowser and marry Princess Peach, even if it means having to kill Mario himself. And that is pretty much how the next Mario movie will open. I don't know how the Koopalings will fall into things, but Bowser Jr. being in the next movie definitely makes the most logical sense. And as for if Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings should be related, me personally, I think that Jr. and the Koopalings are related. If you don't think they're related, more power to you. But in this movie, I do think that Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings should definitely be brothers and sisters. I definitely think power-ups should have a more important role in Mario World, especially the Superstar, if it's even going to be in this movie at all after what happened in Mario Movie 1. The Superstar should have been this sought-after item instead of Bowser just casually having the Superstar. It should have been sought after by hundreds, if not thousands of people, and Bowser was the first one to get it. But I digress. We should see more power-ups. Personally, I would love to see the Giga Bell from Bowser's Fury. Can you imagine just seeing Mario fight Bowser Jr. at the end of the movie with the Giga Cat Bell? I mean, it's not a fair fight because Cat Mario is like 10 times bigger than Bowser Jr., but still, it would be a very, very good fight. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of 2D Mario games, but considering this next movie is going to be called Super Mario World, I think we should see more items from that game itself. The P-Balloon that Mario uses, the Cape Feather, Yoshi eggs, the list goes on and on. Not even Super Mario World, just any of the 2D Mario games. Even the new Super Mario Bros. Games have a lot of power-ups. Hell, Acorn Mario, a lot of these items could be implemented into Mario World. When it comes to new locations, the Mario Movie 2 better focus more on kingdoms because we do know that there are other kingdoms outside of the Mushroom Kingdom, the Kong Kingdom, and Peach even hinted at this herself in the first movie, saying that there's a whole universe out there full of a lot of galaxies. Now, I know she's basically foreshadowing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, but I think having other kingdoms would establish more lore for the Mario Movie universe, considering that the Mario Movie is canon from the games itself. We obviously know Yoshi is going to be in the next movie, so of course we're probably going to see Dinosaur Land, but if Daisy is going to be in this movie, then I think Sarasa Land is the next best thing. Or they can also do one of the many locations from Mario Odyssey. Miyamoto did say that in this new movie they were going to expand Mario's world further, so it would make sense to add even more kingdoms from Mario Odyssey. They can add Cap Kingdom, Cascade Kingdom, or most obviously New Donk City, since Pauline was in this movie in the first Mario movie. And speaking of, they need to put Pauline in this movie even more. Or, you know what would be funny? If they gave Donkey Kong and Pauline a romantic relationship in this next movie. Now, this next one is a little bit more minor, but I would like to see more of Brooklyn. Now, as a fellow New Yorker, I'm sad to say that the Mario movie didn't really dive deep into Mario's origins, because we all know that Mario and Luigi are from Brooklyn. We don't know what part, but they're damn sure from Brooklyn. Now, I would love to see Mario and Luigi be more in Brooklyn than they are in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, they can go back and forth. I don't know how they can travel back and forth. They need to explain that in the movie. But seeing Mario and Luigi go back and forth from Brooklyn, visiting their family and meeting up with fans, because I'm pretty sure at this point in the movie they're famous, that would be pretty cool. And not just Mario and Luigi, other characters too. I would love to see New Yorkers interact with Donkey Kong or Peach, or maybe even Toad. And if Bowser is going to be in this movie, I would love to see another fight. Maybe instead of Brooklyn, maybe Manhattan or Queens. Definitely Manhattan, because I feel like that's where most final battles and movies go on. But it would be nice to see more other Mario characters interact with New Yorkers. Alright, now like I said earlier, having other kingdoms and worlds would be perfect world building, and I think Daisy being in this next movie would be perfect for that. Now, I do watch this one YouTuber who loves Daisy as much, in fact, that his favorite Mario character is Daisy, so I think Daisy being in the movie would be kind of fun. Now, I don't know how she'll fit into the plot exactly, but the closest thing I can think of to her even fitting inside this plot is maybe Peach will rally other kingdoms to go against Bowser Jr., because, like I said earlier, Bowser Jr. being in the next Mario movie makes the most logical sense. But if Daisy would be here, that's nice, and possibly in Mario Movie 3, we could have Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina, and possibly even Pauline. Now, in this movie, of course, she's gonna stay with her typical tomboy attitude that she has in the games, but I think her having a friendly, competitive friendship with Peach would make for some awesome chemistry. Like I said earlier, I don't know exactly how Daisy will fit into the plot, if she's going to be in the movie at all. I'm not a scriptwriter, but I do think Daisy being in the movie would make some Daisy fans happy. Now, there is this one video by this one guy that I watched about Mario Movie 2. I can't think of his name right now for the life of me, but I highly recommend watching his video because he found a way for Daisy to be in the next movie. Now, I did say this in my Mario Movie 2 video, but I didn't think I was being clear enough. Luigi being comedic relief either has to change or it shouldn't be in the movie at all. I did say that one of my biggest problems about the Mario movie was how the writers absolutely demolished Luigi by having him be the punching bag and him being locked up in a cage for 85% of the movie. He was basically the little bitch of the movie to make Bowser a more threatening villain and to keep asses in seats, because I'm pretty sure people would have gotten bored from the movie at that point. Now, there are other ways for Luigi to be handled in this next movie, such as him getting his own spin-off movie after Mario World, which could happen. I would love to see a Luigi's Mansion movie, or Luigi just being handled better. Like I said in that video, there could have been an entire scene alone of Mario and Luigi walking throughout the Mushroom Kingdom, interacting with different things that they've never seen before, and having a brotherly conversation which would have made up for good chemistry. But instead, we had to make Luigi look like the punching bag and to keep him behind a cage to make Bowser a more threatening villain, even though in the trailer, he did say that he would take over the entire world. Also, if Luigi's even gonna have a role at all, he should be more fearless. Luigi has shown to be a fearless character other than just being a cowardly type, and I think this being a Mario World would be a good choice. Luigi needs to be handled better and not whatever that was in the Mario movie. Now, this is another minor one, but I would want Mario World to reference newer games. Now, there have been some games that have came out before the Mario movie and after the Mario movie that have been very recent. Mario Odyssey being one of them, if you want to count the Mario Party games, or Luigi's Mansion 3, Mario and Luigi Brothership, the list goes on and on. But there are a lot of recent Mario games that they could have referenced in the Mario movie, but didn't for some reason. But I would love for them to reference in the newer movie. Now, I would want to see a reference to Mario and Luigi Brothership. They could put Concordia in there. I haven't completed Brothership because I'm not really a fan of RPG games. But if they want to reference newer games, they can. I think that would be a very good idea. There's also going to be a few Mario games that I'm predicting will come out before Mario World even releases in theaters, such as Mario Kart World, and if we're lucky, a brand new 3D Mario game. So if they want, they can either do references to that. They can do another reference to Mario 3D World, like they did in the Mario movie with the cat suit, but references to newer Mario games would be kind of cool. Now, I know what I'm about to say sounds crazy, especially for Mario, because this is very out of nature for Mario, but I think the Mario World movie should have a darker plot. Now, I know Illumination making good quality stories was never their strong suit, but in Mario's case, this would be a very good solution for the Mario movie franchise. Now, one complaint that a lot of people had with the Mario movie was the lack of a plot and a story. To combat this, I think making a darker plot would be the best solution for Nintendo. They could make up a darker plot, or they could adapt from a game with a dark plot. Now, there are some Mario games, especially the RPG games, that have darker plots, but I think definitely having a more mature and darker plot compared to the Mario movie would be a little bit better. I'm not saying for them to go above and beyond, but I think them just sitting down and making a good quality story with emotional depth would be a good thing. According to Google, the darkest Mario game is Super Paper Mario. Now, I don't know how Paper is even going to be involved with the Mario movie, but if they want to go down a Super Paper Mario path, then I think that is a good idea. Anything to make the Mario movie franchise a little bit more darker. Alright, now the second to last part of this video is going to be about the post-credit scenes. Now, personally, I've never been the type of person to wait in a movie theater until the post-credit scene. I always leave as soon as the credits roll. But when it comes to the Mario movie, I'll stay. Now, unfortunately, for the first movie, I wasn't able to watch the post-credit scene for Yoshi, but I did hear about it later on. At first, I thought it was just some AI-generated shit, but it was actually real. Now, as for the second movie, I don't know what they're going to set up for the third movie. It's probably going to be Galaxy 1 or 2. I do think that if they do the Galaxy plot, then it'll go up to maybe Mario Movie 4 or Mario Movie 5. And in my opinion, I think they should end Mario at 3. So I don't think they should do Galaxy. I think they should do something else. I don't know what other Mario game they should do. They should probably do one of the RPG games. But I think a post-credit scene would be very good. I don't know what game exactly. It could be a new character probably. Probably Rosalina. They could do Rosalina without even talking about Galaxy. But who knows? Alright. Now this is the last part of the video. And this is arguably, possibly, potentially my biggest problem about the Mario movie, and that is the 80s music. Now, obviously, Illumination were very considerate of the Mario movie's target demographic. Well, that's kind of a lie, because they put a lot of 80s songs in there when the Mario movie is typically targeted towards kids. So they decided to put a lot of 80s music in there. I get why, because most people who grew up with Mario were born in the 80s, and Mario himself was created in the 80s, so it would make sense for them to put a lot of 80s music in there. But when I tell you, if you haven't seen the Mario movie and you're worried about how much 80s music is going to be in there, when I tell you there is a shitload of 80s songs in there, I'm telling you, from No Sleep Until Brooklyn to Take On Me, it is fucking ridiculous. Now, I think they should cut down on this. If not, don't put it in there at all in the next movie. But 80s music should definitely be cut down in the next movie. Overall, like I said in my Mario Movie 2 video, I'm very excited for the next Mario movie. Now, this time we know what it's going to be called, Mario World. But I'm very excited for it, and I honestly think it'll be the best movie of 2026 by far. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. This is Dallas M, signing off.